This rib recipe is a variant of a Heath Riles and Malcolm Reed recipe that I had found on YouTube. I watch Malcolm Reed's videos all the time. I decided to try it. It was very good. He uses some of his products, so I figured I'd incorporate just some more readily available ingredients. The Killer Hogs barbecue rub is very good. It's pretty reasonably priced. You can find it online. If you don't have that or don't want to order it, you can use any barbecue rub that you like. But all the other ingredients were very readily available at the grocery store. Nothing fancy, and they turn out fantastic. Got a new grill. This is a Masterbuilt Gravity Series 1050. Got lots of space, super easy to use, nice wood flavor. We're gonna be using this today. It's gonna make things really easy for us. Starting this thing is super easy. Just open up your ash bin door, your hopper lid. As you can see, we got some charcoal in there, but you just stuff a fire starter into there. Grab your lighter. Light the fire starter. We'll let that go for a minute or so, then we'll turn the fan on. Just want to get this thing established a little bit. You really don't need much time. Next, you're going to want to take these baffles out, hang them up, and now we can shut these lids, latch them because there's safety switches. Next, turn on the control panel, set our temperature. We're going to be cooking at 275 today. Set that, kick on this fan, immediately start stoking the coals, get this thing up to temperature. These are St. Louis ribs. Preparation is pretty straightforward. You just want to square them off and remove the membrane. Normally they're not too fatty or anything, so minimal trimming. The base layer is going to be a jalapeno garlic. So I got some jalapeno powder. Just a light dusting, you don't want it to be too hot. Just a nice kick. Followed by some garlic powder. Sides. Next, we're going to use some barbecue rub. We got some Killer Hogs, the barbecue rub. You can use any that you like. And to follow that up, I got some honey hickory. Got the grill up to temp. The ribs are prepped and seasoned. We're gonna be using this middle rack to space it away from the heat source a little bit. Now, when you put these on the grill, you wanna make sure that they're bunched up nice. Give you a meatier bite later on, because they will cook the way they are set. Make sure there's good airflow around them. Bunch them up a little bit. Those would be great. Now, we're gonna wait about 2 hours. These ribs are gonna be unwrapped and cooked for about 2 hours. I've got some light smoke rolling on the grill. It's looking pretty good. But just to make sure that it gets enough smoke, I'm gonna incorporate some more wood chunks into it. I have some hickory and some cherry. I really like the color that cherry gives. It's a nice sweet flavor, and hickory is a little bit stronger. But to do so, just this ash bin collects ashes from the charcoal, and you can just chuck some wood chunks in there, and the ashes and coals from the falling charcoal will ignite them. I also have some incorporated in the charcoal chute, but just a couple pieces, so I'm gonna put a few in there. That'll be good. Give us some pretty good smoke for the first 2 hours, then we're gonna wrap. It's been about an hour. As you can see, it's maintaining temperature very well. The purpose of these first 2 hours is to get some smoke flavor and to get the bark set. So give it about 1 more hour and we should be able to wipe this rub and not have anything come off. And they should have a little nicer color to them by then. This Gravity series is extremely user-friendly. So as I check, we have some charcoal in there, but we're running a little low. So I'm gonna incorporate some wood chunks and then simply add more charcoal. It's that easy. Latch this back down. Fan will kick back on because there's a safety switch on this corner and also on this door on this corner. With a full hopper, you can normally get at least 10 hours of smoking. I had a brisket going for about 8 hours and I needed to refill it, but it's extremely easy. And if you're in the market for a grill, I highly recommend it. It's very versatile. And normally with pellet grills, you can only get up to about 500 degrees or so. This thing has a temperature range of 150 to 700, so you can go extremely high. It's great for searing. It gets started very, very fast. It'll get up to 225 degrees in 10 minutes or up to 715. So it's as fast as gas, it's as easy as pellet, and you get that charcoal and wood flavor. It's absolutely fantastic. Normally pellet grills lack on the smoke flavor some, so with this thing you get all the benefits of a pellet grill but with better flavor, and I love it. It's so great. Now it's time to make a glaze. Got some Sweet Baby Ray's. Normally use original. I only had honey barbecue. Probably got half a cup in there. Add some honey. Probably a tablespoon or so. Then we want to thin it out with some apple juice. Probably a cup or so. And we're gonna cook this down. It's gonna be thinner than normal barbecue sauce, but it's gonna have a nice apple flavor to it. Just got this at a simmer. Probably gonna let it go 10 minutes or so. It's gonna cook down, have a nice apple flavor, along with the sweetness of the barbecue sauce and the honey. These are smelling so good already. Got some light smoke rolling. Ribs are getting some nice color. The rub's starting to set. It's been about 2 hours so far. We're gonna let them go another 15 or 20 minutes. You can tell by the bubbles that this is thickened up nice. It's about the consistency that I want. It'll thicken up as it cools. I'm gonna take this off the heat for now. It's been 2 hours, 20 minutes. Ribs have nice color. The bark is set a little bit, but these are ready to wrap. So what we're gonna... Got some heavy duty aluminum foil set up. I like to use 2 sheets per rack of ribs. It helps prevent rips and tears from the bones poking through. And we're gonna prepare this with a little bit of barbecue rub, some honey, parquet, a little bit of the honey hickory, and some brown sugar, a little bit more brown sugar, and just a touch of some apple juice. Now we're ready to put the ribs into the foil. You can see that they're already pretty flexible, getting pretty tender already. We're gonna put these meat side down, and we're gonna wrap them up tight. I'm gonna have to put the camera down for that. Got the other set of foil prepped. This rack's looking nice and tender. Meat side down. And I'll try to do this one-handed. So try to even it up a little bit. We're going to take this side and this side, meet it in the middle, roll it down. That's nice and tight, sealed up. And then we'll just take these ends and fold them over. Back on, meat side down, continuing to cook at 275. We'll let these go another hour. So after they wrap for about an hour, should have an internal temperature of about 207 or so, give or take a little bit. We're a little low. That one's pretty good. All right, we're on track. So get these glazed. Let them. They're gonna be very tender. You just gotta be careful and hot. But transfer them. And now we baste. Nice paintbrush. Dollar General ran out of basting brushes, so I had to improvise. Once they're glazed, we can go back on the grill. We're only going to need to be on there for about 15 minutes or so. It's been about 15 or 20 minutes. The glaze is tacked up nicely. We're going to get these off the grill onto a baking sheet, cover it with foil, let them rest for a few minutes, and it's going to be time to eat.